morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness. Today we have Liliana, Travis, and Alicia having a nice picnic in Grammercy Park. Just having a little chat after having rescued Liliana from a strange crystal in Maine. And Alicia will have spread a nice big blanket on the ground and have loads of Tupperware full of various different foods and snacks, and is happily eating an apple.
Liliana is kind of distant from the picnic, but she's like sitting on the corner of the blanket, kind of keeping to herself. She's kind of, shy and still not exactly knowing what to do or what to say. She's kind of looking about, curious, looking to the food, looking to Alicia, the familiar face.
Do you want a ham sandwich? She gestures to the box full of ham sandwiches.
She leans forward and looks at the ham sandwiches, and almost in hesitation, even though she was invited to eat at the picnic. She hesitates to reach forward, but ends up grabbing a sandwich and starts gnawing on it.
This is delicious. Thank you. I like them.
So how are you doing, kind of settling into the city?
Me?
Yeah. Well, both of you, but yeah. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Liliana kind of shrugs her shoulders a little bit.
Well, have you found a place to stay?
I think I have a place to stay, but I don't think I was supposed to go back to it. Can't really remember a whole lot.
Alicia will look concerned. Well, I mean, you do kind of have a place to sleep, don't you? Someone has... Has nobody checked that you've got a place to sleep?
I really don't know how a lot of people in the town to need this place.
You can stay with me if you don't have a house. I have my own.
I...
Yeah, okay, you don't trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also new like you, and thank you, Alicia, for, awesome dinners, awesome picnic. I kind of get money from my family and my school. They're still paying me, but they'll quit the scholarship soon. So I have money for myself, so I bought a house for myself with the help of my family, of course, in Greece.
Liliana kind of watches Travis tilts her head, kind of curious, but doesn't say anything.
No problem.
Or, I've got a sofa. She shrugs. It's not much,
you didn't?
but, if you need it.
What?
I've got a sofa if you need somewhere to crash, while you're finding your feet.
Okay.
Alicia just shrugs.
Like, Travis looks at Alicia and then looks at himself. Yeah, okay.
So, look, I don't even know how to ask, but how did you... What happened?
Travis looks at Alicia.
Do you mean about the crystal thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were told that there was a problem with an old sept out in Maine. So we went to investigate, and there was a big crystal thing under a giant tentacle monster. And don't really understand a lot of what happened, but you were inside the crystal. So when we broke the crystal open and got you and the other guy out, the tentacle monster died. That's all I know, unfortunately. I can't really tell you how you ended up in a crystal.
No, I know that. That's weird. So, you guys are what I am?
Who?
You guys are...
No.
Like, Travis turns to Alicia. You tell or me,
No, we're not an item. I just kind of thought that as you're both kind of cubs that don't have a pack, you might want to get together and meet people. Because I don't really know how it works, but wolves tend to like to be sociable with each other, and since you don't kind of have people to be sociable with...
So you're kinda, matchmaker?
No. What?
I was just kidding.
What is it with everyone and thinking that you can't be friends with people of the opposite gender?
No, I don't, disagree with that. I was just kidding. Calm down, Liana.
I had no idea this was going on. Just kidding. As Aaron will walk into the scene. Yeah, folks.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Quite well. Would you like a sandwich?
Oh, sure.
It's awesome, bro.
I know. Hi.
So, this is Leilana, and this is Aaron. Aaron, Leilana, this is the guy who saved your life.
Aaron still has his hand up like, hi.
Hi. Liliana kind of still holding her hood up to her lips a little bit and, waving.
This Liliana has a pure breed.
What?
The background pure breed.
No.
Okay. And how are you?
Slightly confused?
That's better
Nobody,
than I expected.
nobody even made sure she had somewhere to stay.
Well, the last thing I remember, I was at the hospital working, and then poof, I don't know what happened. So, like, trying to get memories back is a little rough.
Like this, and Travis just turns to like turns and shifts back, like it's just like 2 seconds, like Globro, and comes back like this. Their two strength form.
And Alicia will have a quick glance around in case anyone saw that.
Liliana will look back and forth between Travis, Aaron, and Alicia before looking back to Travis. Yeah?
You don't have to be like that, we're just like we're in the same family. Just think like that. It's
Aaron's
like
gonna sit on the ground.
it's like this. This whole, how thing is. We're brothers and sisters. We look after each other. We have purpose, or at least they say we have purpose. But I think we do too. And if you behave, if you just don't act like me, like he looks at Aaron, and sorry, man, for telling you shut up yesterday. And if you just behave and do what is necessary, you earn things, and they teach you how you become a wolf. Who It's not really a bad thing. It's actually a good thing.
Just let her warm up first, Travis.
Okay.
She's been in a freaking crystal for Gaia knows how long. Just sit down, have a drink, have something to eat. Let's not stand around.
Do you want some apple juice?
No.
Or is whiskey your thing? Or scotch?
Or we can get high.
No! Not right now, you mad idiot.
No, it's doable in everywhere. You can do it in the park.
I know you can do it, it's just not a good idea right now. For fuck's sake, really.
Okay. That's your choice, man. No problem.
But you can go ahead and do it if you really want to.
No, I'm not going to do it, man. It's just like I was asking her. There's people with different, edicts and different things. Maybe she's one of them. She might be one of them. Ask her.
Aaron looks as if he's about to say something and then just no.
Right. So, other than that, we need to try and sort things out with the right master. And I can't just leave walks on eggshells in my cupboard.
Wait a second, you took him here?
We have to take him somewhere.
But you were popping out of the Umbra. How the hell did you even take him into the real world, into the Gaian realm?
We came back through the moon bridge, then we had to go back into the Gaian realm anyway.
Do you have a Rangry Beard gift that allows you to take people through the realms?
Oh, okay.
So he's still the Umbra.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no. And Aaron's gonna stand up, and he's gonna grab his harmonica, and he's gonna spend a point of notice to cross the Umbra. And he's not gonna return for a little while.
Bearing in mind, probably would have tried to get hold of the right master a lot sooner, but Justin is hell to get hold of.
It's fine. Aaron's just gonna, disappear for a little while because somebody is leaving an unconscious Guru outside of the sept. No. No. Bad juju.
No, it's like they don't trust you.
Well, where else was she supposed to put him? She can't bring him back through.
You can't bring him to the umbral version of the sept, woman. Oh,
Across the city with a bunch of cubs that don't know anything about navigating the city in the Umbra?
Hey.
fair enough.
Guy that you say don't know anything, just killed, I believe, 2 Banes and aided you, and
Let's put it this way.
We are very
Let's put it this way.
we are very proud of you. Now go ahead and continue, because I'll see chatter.
Okay.
Liliana's gonna look where Aaron disappeared to, and then like snap her gaze back at Alicia and Travis, pointing from them to where Aaron was and no longer is.
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then let's just say, have you watched Harry Potter?
I'm
Okay.
not really a big movie buff.
Okay, then have you ever read about anything? Kind of those books. Anything supernatural.
Yeah.
Okay. Those things are kind of real.
Well, I kind of picked that up a little bit, but
Not just us. Nearly everything is real. Calm down. And it's like, yeah, there are rules there. Oh, there are vampires over there. Oh, yeah, there are mages over there. It's just a big world which, contains lots of things. Calm down, you don't have to be feared.
Travis? I think this might be a tiny bit too much right now. You just need to worry about the werewolves, I think. Because apart from the vampires, I haven't seen any of the other people. Oh, and some changelings that threw a really weird party. Can't remember any of it. But there was a party, and it was freaky. And yeah, not good.
I think I remember something about changelings.
Oh, nice.
I think Liliana goes to pat her pockets, only to find nothing. Could have sworn I've met one.
Well, you might have. For all I know about them, they could have put you in the crystal, but I don't know how that would work.
Didn't seem mean to do that.
I have no clue. I really don't know about them, apart from, as I said, they had a big party. And, but yeah, so there's all this kind of stuff. But you don't really need to worry about it too much if you stay around the other wolves. Because I think they have a rule about not going into Central Park.
I know why.
Yeah, because it's kind of our sept, and they know it would be a bad idea. I think so. I don't know enough about them to know if they actually have made it a rule, but I know enough about the alpha and the red wolf to know that they probably should have made it a rule.
Okay.
And it's like, do you want strangers in your home? Probably not.
I would imagine no.
Yeah, that's why we don't keep them here. We don't take them, I believe. Someone told me it was like this.
So yeah, if you want to avoid the other kinds of people, then you're probably pretty safe inside Central Park.
Okay.
Here, though, sometimes after dark there are vampires around because they live in that building. And she'll point to a building near near the park.
And they're not, really hostile, because they know what will happen if they become hostile. We will kick their asses.
I don't really like kicking ass.
Well, yeah, I'm also like that. Why I should kick someone's ass when you can be friends with him, right?
Well, yeah, that, but I went to nursing school. I worked in a hospital. Yeah.
I like growing things.
I have a horrible green thumb. But, I mean, I can bandage everybody up, and I can make everybody have a happy day, but I don't do fighting.
Neither do I usually, but sometimes things are kind of very bad, and they need dealing with. Oh, hi Andre! And Alicia will wave.
He'll wave
as
at her.
Andre strolling into the park.
He'll stop and he's like, I came on a break. I'm between jobs right now, so if I gotta run back out, I'm sorry.
You've got the wrong
Look at
bottom
it.
bar, by the way.
On character.
That's fair enough. I wanted to introduce you to Liliana.
He'll smile at her.
Yeah, she was the girl that we found in the crystal.
Girl that we found in the crystal. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Liliana will raise a hand and wave very shyly.
He'll smile at her. He's a fairly tall man. He's about 6'8" or so, and he'll give her a warm smile. He's African American. He's wearing a business casual. His dreads are kind of pulled back into a dread ponytail, and he gives her a warm nod and a smile, and he'll sit down.
Travis will hug Andre. Andre, my man.
He'll pound it. How you doing, Travis?
I'm fine, bro. What you doing?
I was wondering if you ever ended up getting married.
No, I'm not going to, of course. She's not that lucky.
Oh, should we ever be?
Cheese sandwich?
Cheese sandwich.
She'll offer a small, wrapped package of cheese sandwiches.
He'll take
So
one.
everyone else is helping themselves to ham sandwiches. And sausage rolls if anyone wants one.
You remembered. Oh.
Aaron at this point will once again walk through the gates, not popping out of the umbra, but just he walked here from the sept, and he just looks at Alicia, gives him this glare of, and then he walks further, And then he's gonna lay a hand on her shoulder and he's gonna say, once this is over, I'm gonna have to teach you more about our sept totems and what their abilities are.
Okay. I also need to learn more about the various parts of the Umbra because I don't really know much about it yet.
But don't worry, we'll take those classes together. I'm not too advanced on it, and I should really be advanced on it.
Hey, maybe we can get everyone together. And we can all go for a field trip.
Oh, if it is any time in the next 2 or 3 days, I am not going to be able to, baby girl. I am swamped at work.
Damn.
Oh, getting back to it is got me. Whew.
We have, by the way, we have a newcomer to the subs,
As well as Liliana
as well as
and
Liliana.
Kane and all of our pack and Travis.
This is not a cup. This is a Cleave.
Okay.
He's a
Aaron.
glasswalker of the. Yeah.
Can we talk sometime?
Sure. What's up?
I just, have questions.
Okay. Shoot.
Not here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. What was I saying? Can't remember. Never mind.
I'm just going to point out, Aaron, you look tired.
Well, I think he just dragged a guy across the city in the Umbra, but I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, that's tiring. I'm not going to lie. I've had to do that a few times.
I had to. I had to run really fast because we were spirits, and even though we can be disguised because of Mera's blessing, the person we are carrying is not being disguised, so I had to watch my step and to pay attention to all the freaking pattern spiders that are just outside this park. It's tiresome.
See? That's why we didn't try taking Kim, because spiders.
You had 5 big Garu with you to
No, we
defend
didn't.
you. Plus there was this spider as well, a shard or twin or freaking wild spider.
Yeah, but I don't know the way in the Umbra. So we might get lost. And then there'd be more spiders.
Yeah, that's also true. Never mind. I'm just. And he's just plop down again and just. Sandwich.
What?
He's gonna
Why
reach
don't you
one
take
of the
a nap,
sandwiches.
man?
I can't. Apparently, there's always something happening when I sleep.
Well, you take a nap and I'll punch it in the face.
I would not want you to punch one of the people of the Bronx in the face, or one of the spellweavers in the face.
I can
Harry
punch him in the
Potter?
stomach if you want. It don't gotta be the face. I mean, if they're pretty enough or something, I want the face.
Have you been thought on who else is in the city?
Vaguely. Do you want a cupcake as well?
Sure.
She'll open a box of cupcakes that she hadn't opened yet. But he looks like he could use the energy boost. So she'll open them slightly early. She was going to wait until most of the sandwiches had gone.
Aaron will take the cupcake and he'll throw it in the air once and catch it and take a bite of it. Okay, so story time. The others of the city. Up in the north, there are the people of the Bronx. Weird Fomori that do not serve the world. Don't go into the Bronx. They get angry about that, and they're powerful. And right now we have enough problems of our own, so don't go there, unless the situation really calls for it. Which then you call me, and I'll call them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be clear about that because when my job says go to the Bronx to check on a kid, I go to the Bronx to check on a kid. I can't exactly tell my job, hey, this guy in the park told me I can't. They're gonna think I'm crazy.
Oh.
I've already had enough of a time with them.
As long as it's not gonna be a problem, I don't see why the hell not. You're going there on official business, and if they really have a problem with it, they can talk to the freaking government for all I care.
Exactly, and then they gotta go to the federal government because I'm a federal officer. So if they want to go through all that paperwork just for me knocking on some kid's door, whatever, I don't care.
Remember to fill it in thricefold. Right. Then there are the spellweavers, which are basically the humans who can bend reality itself and make it to that playground. I know one place of theirs. I think you can enter because it's basically a public casino. But don't cause any ruckus. They have weird abilities.
Damn, you know, me and Travis, we were planning on getting drunk and going and causing a whole mess down there tonight, weren't we? No roll his eyes.
It's fine if you do that just about anywhere else. Go to Brooklyn. That's what the hipsters are.
Hey, Travis, you want to get drunk and go to Brooklyn?
Man, I'm always up for drunk.
You're
drunk.
doing it. Don't fist bump him.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. As he takes another bite from his cupcake. Then there are the fairies, the changelings. They're basically everywhere.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they have a bar, and he will give you the address of Giles McClellan's Irish pub. That is one of them. It's usually a place where the other supernaturals meet up as well.
Oh, maybe that's what Travis and I'll do.
Yeah, just don't cause a ruckus there. Giles, the owner, is a good friend of the Sept.
Man, I mean, don't cause problems.
Yeah,
Problems
no.
find out.
Yeah,
Be careful,
that's not a
because
problem.
you might end up being dragged off to a fairy party, and they're weird.
Parties are always good, right?
I mean, as long as things stay legal.
It's a fae party.
It's
you really think the fairies are gonna obey the rules?
Man, I always done a fae party. While I become a werewolf, I always done a green fae party. Do you know what's that?
I have no idea.
You drink Absol. Do you drink? No, not what wasn't Absol. It was there's a drink which I forget the name. It's 80% pure alcohol. Absinthe. Yes. God, Alicia, I love you. Absinthe. And when you drink 10 shots or 9 shots, you see phase, green phase.
Andre's phone keeps kind of making the messaging noise, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go soon."
I have no idea what you kids do these days.
I think I'm like at least 10 years older than you, and you just called me a kid. You're like
Technically, this is true. Aaron really does look like he really doesn't care about that statement.
Then Alicia, you were saying something?
I was just saying that technically you shouldn't be getting visions from absinthe these days because they stopped putting wormwood in it.
Yeah, but the problem is they put it back into it in 2008 or something like that. Yeah, you can find wormwood absinthe that has wormwood in it. I got so drunk on one time. It was so good.
I both wish you good luck in trying to get drunk. Now that you've actually had your first change, getting drunk is very, very difficult.
Man, I don't get drunk.
I don't drink to get drunk. I just drink to relax and feel the alcohol and to
you both were just telling
you want to go with us?
You, Andre, sometimes you give me such a headache, and yet you're so logical.
I know, because I'm a philodox. You remember this?
We need to figure out what pure breed you're trying. I can't even speak.
Andre looks at Liliana.
What's a philodox?
It's the moon I was born under. Would you like to come tonight too?
Come on, we'll have fun.
What?
I think they're going to a fairy party.
No,
I
no,
can't
we will just
remember
have
much
a
of
party.
it, but it involved a lot of
Oh,
nudity.
work. Give me a break. He looks at his phone. Just, shh. I'm gonna turn the damn thing off.
John, why don't you just mute it? And
Because I actually do need to go back to work. I'm avoiding it. You see, when I left, the paperwork piled up as high as it possibly could, and everything apparently fell apart while I was away. You know that whole saying where, oh, the world won't fall apart if I'm away? Well, apparently that's not true. So now I have like 20 cases that need my backup. The person who was my relief didn't do their goddamn job as well as I do it, and I have such a headache. But it's cool. I got this. I'm going to punch it in the damn face and rule the day. But I am going to get torn drunk after work today. With Travis and Alicia, you want to go too?
I don't want to go to the fairy bar.
No, we're not going to fair bar. We're just going to,
We're not going to the
we'll
fun bar.
do
We'll go to a
something
normal
like
bar.
that.
they're gonna go to
We'll bar
Brooklyn.
hop. We'll bar hop all through Brooklyn.
Alicia, how about like this? We buy absinthe, we drink together, so we just find we can see the fair or not. How about that?
You are like hell-bent on drinking absinthe tonight, aren't you?
Man,
He
I
can
don't get
drink
drunk.
absinthe. We can just go, let's go dancing.
Yeah, let's go dancing.
You guys
Woo,
can do lots
let's
of
go
drinking. I
dancing!
can do some dancing, and lemonade is way cheaper than alcohol.
Aaron turns to Liliana. Cherry bunch, aren't they?
I do what Alicia says.
What?
They're very cherry, aren't they?
You can come too.
I don't really do dancing and drinking and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Well, what do you do?
And apparently there is a restaurant, in Hal's Kitchen
Ooh,
that
don't
I've already
talk
been there.
about
It's not that good.
and he invited me to go over there sometime, so we could go for food.
Yeah, we can go.
Wanton Destruction. Go there. It's amazing. It's so good.
We can go there, and then we can go
Man.
hit the bars that are on. We can go hit the bars that are over there in Hell's Kitchen. They got some good bars.
Actually, wait. Like, I was at the Syracuse as a quarterback, and then I just, we came New York for matches, and there was a Turkish guy that I met who was a restaurant. They sell something like çiğ köfte. They just call çiğ köfte. It's like the pretty hot, but you want to eat it more. When you eat one, you want to eat more, but it's goddamn hot. Let's go and eat that.
We'll eat everything.
Yeah, let's eat everything.
We'll have one of everything. Oh, his phone messages again. Okay. Now I gotta go. It's my boss.
Okay. Well, take these with you, and she'll hand him some cupcakes.
Are they vegetarian, or did you put a ham in them just for me? He'll lean down and give her a kiss on top of her head.
See
And
you,
he'll,
mama.
He will give him a dap.
Sausages.
Pound it. He'll give some pound it to Aaron. He will give Liliana's hand a kiss. Mwah. He'll pick it up and give it a kiss. And he will say, "Good day, all. I'll see you tonight."
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Night, amigo.
Really, Andre is a good kid, but he gives me a headache.
So, Liliana, what do you do in your free time?
I don't know. I like listening to music.
What kind of music?
Any kind. I like classical, Mozart, Beethoven, Bach.
Oh, really? I also listen classic music too, sometimes.
It helped me a lot when I was working at the hospital in the hospital before.
Have you heard about Batch?
I don't think I have.
It's the he is he has some different piano. The only piano music, like he only plays piano, but it's quite different from the others. He just makes you feel comfortable.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, anything that's like piano, violin, like a whole orchestra is.
Do you play violin or piano?
No, I wish.
I can teach you if you wanted to.
I'll be horrible at it.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm not very hand coordinated.
Well, we can try.
Okay.
And Alicia, do you want to learn play piano or violin? I learned a little bit about violin, but I'm better at piano.
I guess so. It would be quite cool.
And also, I do some DJ thing.
To be honest, I think I would rather learn about howling.
I can help you with that.
Learn about what?
Howling. I'm not very good at it, and it's kind of like singing for wolves, and people seem to do it a lot at special occasions. So I think I should get better at it.
And Aaron will grab his throat and he'll and doing so he'll partly shift his vocal cords. And he just lets out this small sound. And even though it's meant as a playful sound, it sounds very pure as a sound as well. It's a very beautiful sound that he makes.
I also want to try learning some of the ritual-y stuff, because there seem to be a lot of them, and I don't really know them yet.
Well, as Aaron is actually now talking in the Guru tongue, well, you're a Philodox, so you might want to learn some punishment rites and some of the mystic rites.
And we don't have a theurge.
There are a lot of theurges in the sept.
Yes, but we don't have any in the pack.
That is why you look around in the sept and ask if they want to join your pack.
I thought they were already in packs.
I don't think Night Ice is currently in a pack, but I'm gunning to get Night Ice in my pack. So
How do you know what you are?
it's
to do with your
what
birthday.
moon you were born under. What moon were you born under?
Do we know his, tribe? Her tribe?
No, she's still Cup, so technically she still hasn't joined the tribe, and she doesn't have the pure breed to show that she's.
Okay, Aaron, then do you know what is my tribe?
I smell some breed of the Fianna.
Yeah, you're right. But you don't, just look at my eyes, man. He, opens his eyes in front of your face and, you see amber eyes.
Oh, pretty cool. Aaron, if you smell his pure breed, has a lot of pure breed 4. That belongs to the Silent Striders. His eyes are yellow, like plain yellow, and when his pure breed smells of the sand of the desert, of the waters of the Nile. But what is your birthday, Eliana?
It's December.
And Aaron will get out his phone. He'll flip through, flip, 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 flip. Oh,
Cheers.
a crescent moon.
What?
Well, here's your fear, Alicia.
That's convenient. Though I was hoping to learn spirit speech. I still want to learn spirit speech because I want to talk to plants.
Well, just get what's the other fear, just to get in contact with your plant spirits. Just promise them you will take care of them, which you already are, and they will bestow the gifts of spirit speech to them.
That's good. But that's kind of assuming that she wants to join. She might not want to join.
I do?
Well, hey, you can make your own decisions, right?
No, I do. I mean, I have a feeling that I kind of got into a bit of trouble at the hospital.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it, really. By the way, Travis, do you have a pack yet? Travis?
I'm a chat.
Brzezowski, you here?
Right.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
oh, there he is.
Yeah. I'm back. What's wrong? Sorry.
Aaron asked you if you're in a pack yet.
No.
Huh. You're in Arun, right?
I am, yeah.
You know, my pack needs an Arun.
Okay. We can talk about this, later, when I learn things more.
Sure. Because right now we have me and and Johnny. Oh God, Johnny is messed up.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of sad for him.
God, being stuck in the freaking pattern web during a war for 2 days. Being conscious about it, that's the worst thing.
I understand. That's sad. Well, I think, Leilana and me is going to be, good for our sept.
Of course.
I think that I already, done some good things.
You should talk to the right master here. He is of the Fianna. He should definitely be able to teach you things about your tribe.
I appreciate the gifts that spirits gave me, but if I have a good and lucky life, I can learn them anytime. But in this moment, there are things that are missing. If I learn them now, they will stay with me forever until I die for Garou.
I know. I'm just saying, if you want to
Yeah.
know more about the Fianna, go talk to the right master. But since he is a Fianna,
What's master?
a right master is okay. We have a knowledge then of certain rituals, and we use that knowledge by calling the rituals rites. The rite master is the one who knows all the different rituals and is in charge of the rituals.
Like,
You can compare you can compare a right master to an old wise guy in the mountain who knows just about everything.
oh, okay. I think I understand a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Ah, my shoulder still hurts a bit. This should be healed by tomorrow, though. Nah.
What'd you do?
I got bitten by the creature that was keeping you prison.
I'm sorry for that.
It's fine. It's fine. I've had worse. Far worse. You see this? And Aaron will actually pull down the collar of his t-shirt, and there's a gigantic scar, a whole. Well, there once what you are able to see is there once was a giant hole there, a giant hole, as if a shotgun was literally put to it, and the blast fully hit him, and that's now close. We can still see the scar tissue, and it's a very big scar right beneath his throat. This is one of the worst ones I got.
Looks heal?
Yeah, it's all fixed up now.
And that's all from fighting.
No, this is because of me being careless.
And me being awesome.
Bro, this was not. This one was because you were awesome, and he points to the scar on his shoulder. This one was completely different.
Oh, sorry.
Alicia will bite her lip a little because because she was kind of awesome, but
Hey, you were only able to get to Liliana because we distracted the thing and the story.
I was literally in front of it.
I was literally in its mouth, damn it.
Yeah.
and if I'd taken 10 seconds longer to open the crystal.
Hush.
Hush, 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 hush.
But yes, enough out to sea.
Maybe I should follow Andre's advice. Maybe I should take a nap.
Does seem like an idea.
I'll go take one right now. And he plumps on the. He's just gonna flip backwards and land in the ground in the grass and just.
Liliana will she'll turn to Alicia. Did he just really fall asleep right there?
I suppose so. Oh well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And she'll take her coat and put it over Aaron like a blanket.
Aww.
No, you're so cute.
So what do we or I do now?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, like Aaron said, you could join the pack, and I should probably ask Heinrich as well, because he is the war alpha, but I'm the alpha, so I think I get to say that it's okay for you to join the pack. Obviously, if anyone else kind of has a really good reason why you shouldn't, then I'll have to listen to it, but Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there should be a problem. If you want to.
Yeah.
We're all rather new at this.
Kind of a learn as you go kind of thing.
Yeah. We don't even have a totem yet. But we're planning to.
What's a totem?
It's like a pack spirit thing. Well, it can also be a totem for a bigger group, but they've got like 2 in Central Park for the Sept, and we plan to get one for our pack because there's different ones for different packs, and they kind of, you give them power and they give you power, and it's I think it's kind of like a mutually beneficial symbiotic relationship of the spiritual world.
Yeah. Okay.
At least that's the impression I got.
Okay.
So, like I said, at some point we need to get one. But first, one of us needs to have spirit speech. Otherwise, we can't talk to it to ask it to be our totem.
What's spirit speech?
It's the ability to talk to the spirits. Because they've got like their own language, and rather than it being something you can learn normally by like listening to different bits of it and making notes, they give it to you like a gift. I don't know if you remember how gifts work. Do you have any gifts? But anyway, they're like abilities where the spirit puts the power in you to do things.
Oh. I think
It's kind of like how I can do healing stuff.
You can do healing stuff?
I can. There's like this special gift, and you turn some gnosis, which is like inner magic power stuff, into healing, and it's like, you know how Aaron was very, very injured and had trouble kind of standing up at first on the bank of the lake, and then I went and healed him, and he was still hurt, but he was not nearly as badly hurt.
Oh. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of different ones, and different ones work best with different auspices, so that's like your moon sign, and different tribes, so that's to do with genealogy, I think, and also something to do with choice, that you get to choose which one fits your personality. And then there's some that are based on how you were born, like whether you were born as a wolf or a person. That's about all I understand of it. I don't know what most of them are, but I know I want to talk to spirits because that would be cool, and
It would be pretty cool.
it would, and then I could talk to the plant spirits, and they might be able to tell me if they had any problems before I could see it on the plants in the real world.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so like if they got a fungus or something, and it's way up in the branches where it's hard to see, they could tell me, and I could go and get it off.
Wow.
At least I think they could. I don't know till I can talk to them.
How do
And
you know if you have a, a gift?
well, it has to be given to you by the spirits, and then you kind of just can do it. It's a bit confusing, but if you can't remember having been given it, it might be hard to remember you can do it.
So we can grow plants.
Can you?
Yeah, I did some planting.
Cool.
There
So we
is
can do
always the rate of growth that you can learn.
And the spirits helps us to grow things.
Spirits help with lots of things. I don't really
Hmm.
know all of the things yet, but they do help with lots of things.
If you pay them their price, like chimnage, which is usually a unit of gnosis,
Oh,
you'll be
that's
fine.
awesome. So we can grow whatever we want.
Uh,
We can do whatever we want. Grow whatever plant that we want.
If you have the seeds.
Wow, man. Okay, I will keep this in mind.
I kind of always wanted to just be able to help people. Kind of like how you said you did for Aaron.
Yeah. Well, we can try and talk to someone about teaching you that. I
Oh,
think.
I can do it as well. I can also heal people, which is good. The apocalypse is looming. The ability to heal is vital. You first need to learn new gifts. You two need to be accepted in a tribe. You're still cubs, so you can't really learn gifts. And then
Well,
you
I'm
can talk
not
to.
anymore.
Well, you're not,
Apparently.
but I'm talking about
Yep.
Leanna and Travis. You can learn gifts that are in that your tribe and your breed and your auspice made pacts with the spirits with. They will teach you their gifts. Let's say you will want to learn a gift that your tribe, breed, or auspice made a pact with the spirits. Then you'd have to ask the spirits to teach that gift to you, and you'd have to convince the spirits to teach the gift to you, because you might use it against the tribe, breed, or auspice that they originally have the pact with. And that's a bit how the gifts work. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's the way I understood it. Because the touch of the mother usually is not something that the Galliards or the Silent Striders learn, except for Arphiages.
Oh. Well,
Well, Liliana's a theurge.
Yeah, she could learn how to heal.
I mean, if I have to go through proper steps in order to learn, I'm patient.
And that is awesome. Patience is a virtue.
And Alicia will smile.
A virtue which I do not seem to have. Ugh.
How about we play a game?
Bro, I'm so tired.
Okay, so you can, watch us. Lila, Alicia,
I'm,
What is the game?
a game that I, play people. Like you will put, like, give you, like, you just, we'll show you a ball which came out of nowhere. It was in his, pocket. It's not mage. So, you know, I will throw, you will catch. You will throw, I will catch. I will throw, Lilana catch. Lilana will throw, you will catch.
We're
No.
tossing a bowl of brown.
You know, it's just game and you're bored and, you know, you can play to have fun. Okay, I'm not going to, you know, guys are not going to play. I understand. He puts the bowl into his bag. Okay, no problem.
Well, it's just we're kind of still having picnic.
Well,
Yes.
people play things at picnic.
That's true.
That's why I bring the bowl. No, no problem.
Well, considering you said you were like the orange of the Syracuse or something, and isn't that to do with your job?
I was, you know, quarterback, but it's not about throwing. I'm more like a catch and run guy.
Okay.
So, you know, we were just going to throw the ball through each other. Not really real. It wasn't going to be real football. It's more messed up. It's like, you know, just like, you know, 20 people against 20 people. Like they throw balls, and then we gave the tactic that we will do, and then it's like, you know, like for example, we just like blue 16, blue 16. So you understand, we're going to do the blue 16, and then like, you know, they throw the ball, they get the information. And then when you get the formation, you start to play it. Like you should play it awesomely because Travis has played awesomely. And when I get the ball, man, I score. Like, you know, I score when I touch the ball, just like that. Did I just talk too much? Yeah.
Alicia's going to raise an eyebrow at his wording, but then she's going to look to Liliana and shrug. Give it a go.
No.
Okay.
No.
But anyway, so yes, you could learn that. And,
Excuse me.
what?
My phone, sorry. Like Travis takes his phone and starts to talk with someone, and then his phone, you know, like makes this
Excuse me.
voice again. Okay, I'm putting to do mute. Sorry.
What is it saying?
Pardon?
What is it saying?
It says excuse me. Do you want to hear more? I have the app that which, you know, talks from Jar Jar Binks. Okay, this one is awesome. Wait, I forget my phone on mute. Okay, again. Wait, it's coming? Yeah.
Mommy, this is so funny to see in your son.
Okay, and this is, you know,
Oh, why on earth would you have Jar Jar Binks on your phone?
I like Jar Jar Binks, and this is the best one.
She got. What did Lisa say?
And oh, mate, that was the wrong one. Monster is Back is the best one. Yeah. You know, when I was turned into this, I wish someone said like something like this.
Still much to learn, you have. Size is not everything.
Yoda is
Like
way better than Jar Jar.
And then like the Travis looks at the Lilana, shows the foods and the everything that prepared for us and just says, and then he puts the voice phone. Okay, I stopped. See, I'm so funny guy. Yeah.
I still want to learn howling. That would be cool.
I wish that I can, sing song really good and howling at the same time.
Singing is pretty easy.
Oh, can you?
Of.
Are you good at it?
I don't think so. I mean, if I get bored, I like to sing, but
Okay.
I think singing is like, I don't know, second nature. Like, that's what I learned how to do instead of learning how to play an instrument. I don't know. I don't think.
Well, I like every music, but I don't like reggae. I can't sing or.
What's this about performing?
Performing, like getting up on a stage and no.
No. I mean, like singing, howling, reggae, frickin' my harmonica as he pulls out his harmonica.
Well, I kind of wanted to learn to howl, and Travis says he wants to learn to sing.
While I howl.
While he howls.
Well, howling is. And Aaron just realizes he still has his vocal cords shifted into the form of a lupus. So he's still talking in the Garou tone. One sec. Much better. As he's talking in the human tongue again. Howling is kind of is singing, but then at a different version of it. You still create the sound waves that are coming from your throat. The air that gets pushed beside your vocal cords. You can compare it to one another.
All I want to do, he changes voice into his, Krenos form, just local words, and then says, "I came in like a wrecking ball." He changed his voice back. I just want to sing something like this.
You're a douchebag, and I like it.
Hey, thank you, man.
But no, if you really want to know more about howling or singing, I can teach you both something about it.
Yeah, I will be happy to. And can you please come like this way for 2 seconds?
Sure. As Aaron will stand up. Ooh, what's up?
I heard from, people that you are the guy, who do the talking with the strangers and stuff. I met with someone.
Okay.
And, I was, outside, looking some friends to meet. And then I saw her face. She was like, having that good things that we have from our ancestor in her face.
Pure breed.
Yeah. And just, okay, don't be, kind of alarmed. And don't be, jump on things, going crazy. She's Ronin.
Okay, so there's a Ronin here.
She just wondered how do we act against the strangers, but I just told her I'm a cop.
Okay, first of all, she needs to get in line because apparently there are others as well. Well, I'll talk with the elders about it. I don't know how open they will be to the Ronin.
No, wait, don't tell the elders. Just calm down, man, please. Like, she just wants to learn how do we act, so he will leave if we don't act good. And we don't want to kill anybody, right?
No. What does she even want?
I don't know, she's just helping people in the helping center.
Okay, cool. I'll have it with her. Because right now, I don't know about the whole situation. It could be that currently we could use some help. However,
Please.
that is not my decision to meet Travis. That is a decision for the elders.
I know, but just don't tell them that I met or you know something. Just ask their opinion and then she might pop up. I don't want her to die.
We're not going to kill a frickin' Ronin if she's not affiliated with the BSDs. She can do whatever the hell she wants. She chose to live a very dangerous life, or she got outcasted or done something. I don't care. But if she can help us, if she has something that's worth to us, maybe the set will look at it.
How can you be Ronin? Like, you can be outcast or you choose to live alone?
You can choose to live alone. I wouldn't do it. So, well, I say that, and that's a bit paradox. Okay. When you're a Ronin, you've cut off ties to the Guru nation. Either by force or by choice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you become alone for outside threats.
Yes, this includes every leech you meet, every worm spawn you meet, every black spiral dancer you will meet. You're fair game. If you fall then and there, no sept will look behind to see how you are doing. That is why even the silent striders take great care when traveling. Everything is a danger, Travis.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go, let's go back in. Let's not leave girls alone.
Sure.
Everything is danger.
As they will walk back. And Aaron's just gonna... fuck it. Aaron's gonna shift into Hobbit form and just lean against one of the trees and just lay his head in it and just falls asleep then and there.
You see that, Lilana? You see that, like, what he has done?
Yeah.
He just shifted into, I can do it better. Like, he will, he will do just like this. He will come near your, ear. I can do it better. And then he will do like this.
Oh, my brain. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know, don't worry. Just know that I can do it better. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Liliana's gonna reach for another sandwich and start munching.
What's Liliana's the parents?
2.
2, okay. Yeah, here I'm sitting with 2 beautiful ladies having lunch. I'm so lucky, man.
With one hand, Liliana kind of pulls her hood up over her head. And starts
God.
Alicia's just going to look awkward and pour herself a cup of tea from a thermos and offer it towards Liliana.
Liliana accepts it.
I
Sandwich
just
in one
said
hand,
you're
tea in the
beautiful.
other.
I didn't mean anything. I just said you're beautiful. You know, that's like, you're beautiful. That's it. Finish. Come on!
Okay, so while Aaron is kind of asleep, I am just going to say I'm just going to say, do you know much about kind of the rules of the litany thing?
No.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can try and remember this properly. Because there's a whole bunch of different rules, and you've got to try and remember them. So there's the first one, which someone keeps mentioning all the time, about how you're not supposed to sleep with other werewolves. For some unknown reason, they seem to think that if you're friends with other werewolves, then that means stuff is going to happen. But try not to take it too personally, because some of them are a bit odd.
Okay. Meaning that we can't have, Okay, we can't have, thing with other werewolves.
Because if you have a kid with another werewolf, you end up with a kind of weird mutant wolf.
That no.
Yeah, it's a bad plan. And you have to fight the worm, because the worm is kind of destruction and badness. But according to the spider lady, who's called Charlotte, according to the spider lady, it's not because the worm is evil, it's because it's gone crazy because the weaver tried to catch it.
So it says no that thing, but it doesn't say no flirting, right?
No. Just be careful, because he keeps going like no metis at the most awkward places. I mean, I was talking to this guy, he just talking, trying to explain to the fact that he is a werewolf, and he called me pretty, and he's like, no matters, and I'm like, now I've got to explain what they are, and you're very embarrassing, and it's just annoying.
Yeah, I understand.
That's right, you can't have spaghetti with someone without him freaking out.
Yeah, there's condoms and after day pills, things.
I don't know if they work, the after day pill things, because if the alcohol doesn't work and the other stuff might not work, I don't know. It might not be a good plan.
But yeah, but we can still have fun and use other things.
Don't say that to him.
Okay, I won.
But yes, so you got to fight the worm because it is destruction and it is all evil, but it might not actually be evil. It might just be bonkers and crazy because it got attacked by the Weaver. But either way, kind of bad stuff happens, like the big tentacle thing. And you've got to respect the territory of other werewolves because, well, it would be rude otherwise. I mean, there's a whole lot of different rules about that, but basically you just kind of respect people's territory, and then you've got to accept an honorable surrender, which basically means if someone kind of rolls on their back and shows their belly and shows their throat and stuff, then you're supposed to stop trying to attack them.
Oh, okay.
Because they're trying to surrender.
Okay.
And you're supposed to do what the higher rank people say.
Mhm.
I
can kind of relate everything you've said so far to me working in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, most of it kind of is common sense stuff.
Yeah.
Although sometimes the people of higher station can be very rude and grumpy. But yeah, in theory, it all kind of works.
Okay.
And the first share of the kill for the greatest in station. That kind of means that if the boss people decide that if the boss people are involved in a fight or something, then sometimes they can kind of claim the stuff that was involved. Like, say the bad people had weapons and they liked the weapon, then they might say, "I want the weapon." You might be like, "But I picked it up," and they and it's probably a good idea to give it to them.
No rock, paper, scissors.
Probably not.
Okay.
And you don't eat people, but hopefully you shouldn't want to eat people. And you don't go, well, this one, I'm not sure if they really do it very well, but theoretically, you're not supposed to treat the people that are under you badly. At the moment, that's not really an issue because you're a cub, and that kind of means that you're right at the bottom. But when you get a bit more kind of respect and stuff, you're supposed to be nice to the people that are under you. But they don't always. Well, like I said, sometimes they can be a bit grumpy. And you don't go telling humans about what we are, because that's called the veil, and it's kind of like you don't go lifting the wool off people's eyes, because they might try and kill us for being werewolves.
Okay.
And then there's do not suffer thy people to tend thy sickness, which I don't really kind of get that one. But I think it's to do with kind of distracting people that are trying to do important stuff. So, like, if you've got a cold and you're snuffly and you're in bed and you want some chicken soup, but the others have to go off and fight a Fomori, then they have to go fight the Fomori, not stay at home making you chicken soup. I don't really understand that one. But I'm working on trying to understand that one.
Okay.
The leader may be challenged at any time during peace. And then the next one is the leader may not be challenged during wartime. So basically, those are kind of it's kind of self-explanatory. That
Mhm.
if you think that the leader is doing a bad job, then you can try and take over, but it might not be a good plan. Because some of them are pretty scary. But yeah.
Why does he giggle? It's like stepping on your boss's toes. It's just never a good idea.
It is. Yeah, you're right. I was just giggling because some of them are pretty scary.
They are. And yeah, and obviously if you're busy arguing when you should be busy kind of fighting a big scary thing, then that would be a bad plan.
Okay.
And the last one is also very, very important, which is you shall take no action that causes a cairn to be violated. Now, the cairns are like special magical hotspot places that draw all kinds of good spirits, and it's where the totem spirit things live, and it's like a special spiritual place, kind of. It's not really religious, but it kind of is, and it's sacred, and obviously you don't want it to get spoiled. And that would be Central Park.
Oh, okay.
Although obviously we're trying to protect this park as well, partly because I'm a park keeper, and partly because protecting things is good.
Yeah.
But Central Park is more important.
Okay.
If anybody tried to do something before?
Not so far that I know of.
Who is, in this park or, from those guys?
Well, there's some vampires, like I said, and they are. I don't really understand it, but I think they have tribes. Or there's like different kinds of vampires or something.
So one of kind of them are staying here.
Yes, they're called gangrel, and they gave me a special symbol thing that I could wear that would kind of say to the other vampires that I was associated with them, but I thought it might be a bad plan. But I've got it in the flat somewhere. But yeah, so there's those. But they've mostly been quite respectful. They just kind of, well, the only times I've seen them, they were just kind of looking at the stars. So I guess maybe they just like going to the park.
Maybe like, but I heard that we're not their friends. But I don't know why I shouldn't be friends with them.
Well, no, but that doesn't mean we have to be enemies either.
No, what I'm saying is like, why we can't be friends with them.
I don't know, but I suppose it might have something to do with them drinking blood, but then that might be why the Spider Lady's not allowed in Central Park. Because she sometimes drinks blood too.
From humans?
I don't know, she had a sports bottle.
Oh.
That. Weird.
Yeah. But if you want to know weird, it's when she turns into loads of little spiders. It's creepy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say that too loud because she might be round here. I said she could stay in the park if she wanted to.
Oh. Spiders are just creepy.
Yeah, but they're important. I mean, without spiders, there'd be ants and flies everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So I try not to think about it too much.
I have met with one vampire. I don't remember her name. He is lying at the moment, but I don't remember her name. But she was nice.
But that's good. I mean, it's good that she didn't try, like, eating you or something.
Oh no,
I
she
don't
didn't
know.
do that. Maybe she's also gangrel.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's like some kind of tribe thing.
Oh yeah.
And one of them managed to turn into a bird. But it didn't do the in-betweeny stages.
Pardon?
Well, you know how when you shift into a lupus form, you go between all the different stages first?
No. I don't know that.
Well, you do. Like when you shift, you go kind of tall and big and into Krynos and then all the way down into lupus.
Travis looks at every like. Is it night at the moment? Or day?
Daytime.
Okay. Travis looks at shows his hand, and his hand turns a claw of Krynos, and then like his hand is growing, turns to Krynos, and then pops back. I don't know what you say.
Right.
The
But anyway, he turned into a bird.
I don't know. I don't do that. Oh well, yeah.
And another one got a whole flock of canaries to move into that tree.
It's good.
Which, is good, but I don't think the spider lady likes them, because birds sometimes try to eat the spiders.
Yeah, birds eat spiders.
If there's enough spiders, can't they eat the bird?
Yes, big spiders can eat birds.
Mm. Man, spiders, nah. Even talking about them gives me heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. It was not nice seeing her attack in spider form.
Attack who?
One of the guards out at the can place.
Did she kill her?
Yes,
Why?
because the guards were attacking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, to be fair, they were mostly trying to attack the big tentacle thing at the time, but they turned on people. Though
Sorry, my phone rings. I'll be right back. Travis and talks with his phone. Well,
Alicia shrugs. It was creepy, but effective. And it's not her fault she's creepy. And it's not Spider's fault they're creepy. As I said, they do a job. So I just try to pretend that they're not creepy.
I will try to keep that in mind.
So yeah, if you see any, don't squish them.
Okay.
Very important.
I will try very, very hard.
Because I don't know, you might end up with her coming and demanding why she doesn't have a toe anymore.
Have a what?
A toe. Because if she turns into a whole load of spiders and you squish one, maybe she'll be missing a toe when she changes back. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I will refrain from squishing spiders. This is just weird. Everything about this conversation is weird.
Yeah, it really is. Is there anything you want to ask?
Not off the top of my head. I'm still kind of processing.
That's fair enough. I'm still processing, and I've been kind of learning about this stuff for over a month now.
Is that how long you knew you've been different?
Yeah. You see that tree over there? The one that is most of the way healed, but you can kind of see a little bit of burning on it, on the bark?
Yeah.
My first change was the night that got set on fire.
That's kind of creepy.
Why?
Coincidence? Or
No, I changed because it got set on fire.
oh, okay.
I live over there, and I look after the park, and some people broke in and set fire to it, and yeah, they won't be setting fire to stuff again.
Yeah. Kind of have a story like that too, but it doesn't have anything to do with fire. Maybe a firearm, but not fire.
Yeah, Andre's first change involved guns, and Aaron's involved vampires. I don't know about Travis.
I think I kind of remember. I think I had started at the hospital here in the city. I had only been working there for a week, and it was really busy, and my boss was screaming at me, and then we had a gang member, or I think he was a gang member. He came in on a gurney, and it looked like he was wounded, and I kind of felt sick. I remember feeling sick. Next thing I know, there's a gun pointed at me, and that's all I remember.
Well, hopefully you will remember more in time, and if you don't, it might actually be for the best.
Yeah.
But you can kind of try and get back to things, and we can try and find out what happened at the hospital. Which hospital was it?
Um, I can't remember. I know it was a really, really, really big one.
Okay.
And I think it was close to... Yeah, I think it was close to Central Park.
Okay. Well, we can try and research that. Maybe one of the glasswalkers could help.
Glasswalkers?
Well, they like computery stuff.
Oh. Well, maybe. I mean, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot of computer stuff. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like to get my memory back.
Or at least kind of sort you out with getting a job again.
That too.
Well, I mean, obviously not until you've found your feet and so forth, and are feeling a bit more confident, but it might be helpful.
Hmm? Yeah.
And like I said, if you did want to borrow my couch, then you're welcome. And Travis said you could stay at his, and
I didn't... Couch surfing at guys' houses are not
yeah,
a comfortable idea for me.
yeah. But as I said, you can stay at mine if you want.
For now, if you don't mind.
That's fine. And it's just over there.
Okay. So,
Especially if you want to be part of our pack.
yeah.
It would be handy. Because we don't really have a pack name yet, because we don't really have a pack totem yet, but kind of just because of the location, we've been going with Grammercy Park Pack for reference. Because got to call it something.
It's cute though. It's a cute name.
I like it, but I don't think it's a proper pack name. I don't know what a proper pack name's supposed to be like, though. They like things like Burning Talon or something. I don't know, scary names, but I like it.
I yeah.
But
So,
I should probably tell you who else is in the pack.
okay.
Well, I mean, you met Andre earlier. He came and visited and had some cheese sandwiches and went away again.
Yes. His cell phone was
Andre's in the pack, and he's a vegetarian. I don't know how well that will work long term as a werewolf, but you know, he can. But we'll see. We will see. And we've got Heinrich, and He's an Arun, and his grandma is kind of racist. But she does cook really well. And he's our war alpha because he kind of knows more about fighting as a werewolf than the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
We've got Keegan, and he is very good at driving. And we might be having Kane join us, but I don't know about that one yet. Because he doesn't seem to have a pack either. But it's really up to him.
Yeah.
But I think it's quite a good size.
How many are usually in a pack?
I don't really know. But you know, I think if there's 5 auspices, it would be good to have at least one of each. But then you don't want too many extra people that don't have something to do. I don't know. Because we've got an Arun, which are the full moon ones, and a kind of grrr, and that's Heinrich. And
Did someone just say?
Yes. I'm talking about auspices and about my pack.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And I said that Heinrich is an Arun.
No, yeah, Heinrich, my man.
And then Galliard is kind of the what's it called again? It's the biggish moon, the 3/4 moon. That's biggish but is not full, and that's the Galliard one. And Keegan is a Galliard. And they're kind of talky, singing people. I don't know. You might want to ask Aaron about that. It's a bit confusing. And then there's the half moon, which is the Philodox, which is me and Andre. We're both Philodox. And then there's the crescent moon, which is the Theurge one, which is you.
So, but with the moons, what does that mean? That means that...
Well, I forgot. The Philodoxy one is to do with balance and judgment and kind of keeping the laws and making sure that everything is fair. And then the crescent one is to do with the spirits and religious-y stuff.
Did you watch Lord of the Rings?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I've seen The Hobbit.
Okay. I'm Aragorn. The Alicia is Gandalf.
Okay.
Frederick is Gimli.
Frederick?
Yeah, he's Gimli.
Who?
I'm more handsome, that's why.
Heinrich
is...
Heinrich Frederick Janssen.
Okay, and the King Theoden is our Sept Alpha. The Legolas is, let's just say, somebody. I'm just messed up here. Go on, Alicia.
Right. So the crescent moon is all spiritual and kind of ritually and stuff. It's kind of like magic stuff.
Okay.
I don't really know. As I said, we haven't had one. But I know the rituals tend to be kind of theurgy things. And like I said, the talking to the spirits thing tends to be a theurgy thing. And then there's the Ragabash, which is the new moon. And Kane is one of those, but I don't know if he wants to join the pack or not. But he might want to. And if he does, then we'll have at least one of everything. And they're kind of sneaky, I think, and trickstery.
Is Garu can make without packs? We just can't. Can we do, without packs?
Well, it's... I guess so, if you want to. But I think it helps having a pack.
Oh, okay.
Especially because sometimes you might want to play as a wolf.
Pardon, do what?
Play as a wolf.
Yeah,
So
but we are friends. We can still play, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's like I dunked Aaron under the water. And then shook my fur out.
As I have said, we can still we're friends and we can still play.
Yes. And sometimes, yeah. So a pack is like friends that you are extra friends with. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of new to all this as well, so figuring a lot of it out as I go.
Yeah.
But I think packs are helpful.
Just activated my persuasion. With 2 successes, I have -1 to all social rolls at the moment. So, it's like, if the pack is like having friends or family, I have friends and family around me. I don't know, I just not trying to argue, but just, trying to keep what is best for myself. Or our nation, of course.
Of course.
That's a great lie there, so I'm going to roll, and oh my god, 5 successes. Yeah, of course, for our nation.
Well, it's definitely going to be different. I mean, for me.
I wonder if any of the kinfolk work at the hospital.
Maybe.
Because they might be able to help you get a job again. I don't know.
It depends on what happened.
That's true.
Because I was most definitely in the hospital. In the emergency room when it happened.
Yeah. But there's something that kind of drives people a little bit crazy. When you turn into a thingamajig, into the Krinos form, it makes people go kind of... They don't remember it properly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We need to find out, really.
Yeah, I'm curious about it, but I'm kind of worried.
Yeah. I can understand why.
Yeah.
But I suppose until we find out, we can't really do anything about it.
What's happening? Sorry, I missed that.
Well, Liliana thinks that her first change happened in the emergency room of a hospital, and obviously it might have been messy, so it might be hard for her to go back to work in a hospital.
Well, we can still try to find some jobs. I can be really persuasive if I need to be.
I'm not really good at a whole lot of things except for nurse stuff.
As I've said, we can, just talk with the emergency room that shit just happened, shit went bad, things happen, blah, blah, blah. And I'm pretty sure that they don't want to lose a nurse just like you.
Well, we don't know how long she was in the crystal, so it's all kind of stuff to work on, I suppose.
Yeah?
But if we can't do a hospital, do you think that you would be good as a vet nurse? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ideas.
I mean, I can try. It's kind of the same thing to be a veterinary tech, but it's different. I mean, the medicines and the surgery and everything like that is kind of the same, but I mean, animals are different than, humans.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could try.
Well, like you said, we need to find out what happened first.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't want it to be a hurried thing, because, I mean, I'm curious about the pack, and I'm curious about...
Yeah, no, definitely. You need to find your feet as a Garou first, because it's important. It's just you have to kind of balance your wolf self and your people self. And your wolf self is all kind of new, so you've got to learn all about that, but then you have to kind of once you have done that and you've got into your wolf self, you have to also ground yourself in your people self as well. And well, they're not really separate, but they're kind of different aspects of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if your identity is kind of focused on that, then it could be important for you. I don't know. It depends on you, but I'm just trying to make sure that you have the choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bam.
So, what do I do from here?
Well, first off, we get you set up on the couch. Then we need to sort you out with some clothes and get ritual thingy done to dedicate them, and I kind of want to learn how to do that thing. Aaron knows how to do it, but he'd need to be awake. And then once we dedicate some of the clothes so that you can change without them tearing everywhere, then we can try and introduce you to the Alpha and the Right Master, and let them know who you are, and that's kind of it. And you can focus on practicing being a werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
We might need to poke
Excited
him.
about it.
Alicia's biting her lip as she's looking at Aaron, trying to decide whether it's a good plan to wake him up so that they can leave, or to just wait until he wakes up because he looks like he needs to sleep. Well, it's a nice day, so we can sit here for a bit longer.
Okay.
But then we'll head inside and we'll sort things out. And either way, I think the scene will end there because people need to head in various different directions. So, Travis, presumably, once he has finished eating as much as he wants to eat, will randomly disappear back to his house. Aaron, presumably, at some point, will wake up. And, and Liliana and Alicia will probably go clothes shopping.
Clothes shopping.
And there the scene will end.
Travis